previous lecture we had done with this that carbohydrate main energy biomolecule of the body, as well as it is the primary respiratory substrate. It is the first respiratory substrate, we say like that. And monosaccharides are divided into four groups. Carbohydrates can be divided into four groups: monosaccharide, disaccharides, oligosaccharides and polysaccharides. So monosaccharides, today we will discuss this. As you know, that basic structure of the carbohydrate is CnH2OM. Whereas N does not is equal to M or N is equal to M, but N and M can never become zero. Fine? Because in the carbohydrate structures, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen are compulsory structural components there. So this is the basic chemical formula of the carbohydrate. Monosaccharide means only one carbohydrate is there. It is the simplest sugar. Okay, monosaccharide, simplest sugar. Chemical formula. Chemical formula is, here it is the fixed one, CnH2O M, but here N is equal to M. N and M both are same here. It is fixed. That's why we say like that. Basic formula is CH2O and is equal to M. So main property monosaccharide, that is simplest sugar. Chemical formula is this. This is the fixed one. Then dissolved in water. Easily permeable through plasma membrane. But this is the most important one. It is not hydrolyzed. Fine, means you know that hydrolysis means by addition of the water molecule, that particular molecule is broken down into the two parts. Fine, so this is the simplest sugar which is never further hydrolyzed, but it is dissolved in water, easily permeable through the plasma membrane. So here mainly we learn about this. Mainly three types. Triose, here n is equal to m is equal to 3, we have to sugar, N is equal to M is equal to 5. We have to take that, and hexose sugar we have to take here N is equal to M is equal to 6. So this is the basic information of the monosaccharide. Now let's continue with the first triose sugar. Before taking the triose sugar in detail, I want to say one thing. Monosaccharide sugar, in that two types of sugars are there. Aldose sugar, whereas in which aldehyde group is activated one, functional group we say like that. Okay, so here monosaccharides are two, aldose and ketose. So in such type of the sugar, the functional group is aldehyde one, whereas ketose sugar, in that functional group is ketose sugar. Fine, ketone group is there. So in all this, two types of the sugar there, aldose and ketose. So let us discuss with the first triose sugar. Triose sugar, for that, you know that chemical formula is C3H6O3. Means here we have to take N is equal to M is equal to 3 there. So actually here you know that H is to O ratio is 2 is to 1, but H2O is not water here. Somewhere else you find out that it is look like water, but it is hydrogen as well as oxygen, because in the other molecules hydrogen and oxygen proportional ratio is not 2 is to 1 there. Fine. So here when we take the N is equal to M is equal to 3, so put the value here 3, so C3H6O3, this is the common chemical formula for the triose sugar. So here two types of sugar there, aldose sugar and ketose sugar. To draw the aldose and ketose sugar, the rule is same. See, each and every chemical structure, this is the linear structures. Fine, all are linear structures here. So linear structures, to draw them, fine, we have common rules for that. Here 3 carbon there, so first, second and third carbon there in both the sugars. Second rule is there, third carbon CH2OH group is present. If aldose sugar there, you have to put aldehyde group on the first carbon, and if ketone group is there, you have to put ketone group on the second carbon. So where they on the second carbon, ketone group there, so you have to put CH2OH group on the first one, and remaining carbon here on the left side you have to write H, and on the right side you have to write OH. So when you count the carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, when you count carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, it is C3H6O3. Fine, see count 1 2 3 carbon there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 hydrogens there, 1 2 and 3 oxygen there. Similar to here. Here the aldose sugar, the name of this sugar is glyceraldehyde. Okay, it is represented as a GAL. So this is the glyceraldehyde linear structure. Whereas the keto sugar, this one here, it is known as dihydroxyacetone, represented as a DHA. So glyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone, GAL and DHA, these two are triose sugar. Here we say that one example there, PGAL or G3P. I hope you know the full form of this. PGAL. So on the third carbon, phosphate group is there. So it is known as phosphoglyceraldehyde or glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This PGAL, we have used this in the glycolysis process as well as photosynthesis process there. Fine. So PGAL, DHAP is useful in the photosynthesis process there, and DHA. So here we can say the example DHAP, dihydroxyacetone 3-phosphate there. Fine. So what the third carbon phosphate group is there. So actually here PGAL or G3P and DHAP both are isomers of each other. As you know that isomers are nothing but chemically it is same but structurally different, and that's why PGAL and DHAP both are interconverted from each other. Fine. So this is about the triose sugar. We can use this triose sugar in the photosynthesis as well as respiration process there. Now the second is pentose sugar. Pentose sugar, for that we have to take N is equal to M is equal to 5. So the chemical formula is C5H10O5. Okay. So here two types of the sugar there. Aldose and ketose. So as you know that in the aldopentose sugar, two types of sugar there. Okay, here aldopentose sugar in the two types. I need to say here ribose and deoxyribose. Fine, and ketose sugar in that ribulose. That's indicated. So aldose sugar in that two sugars are there. So chemically, when we draw the structure of this triose sugar, the similar rules we have to apply here. Pentose sugar there, so we have to draw the 5 carbon in that. Same way we have to draw the 5 carbon there. Second rule is the last carbon passes CH2OH in all. Third rule is hydrous sugar there. So the first carbon aldehyde group and ketose sugar in that. On the second carbon ketone group there. So on the first carbon CH2OH there. Now the next rule is on the left side we have to write H and right side OH. Here on the second carbon, okay, on the second carbon we have to change here on both the side HH there. Remaining rule is same, left side H, right side OH. Same way here, left side H, right side OH there. This is the linear structure of the ribose sugar. This is the linear structure of the deoxyribose sugar. But dear all students, if you understand, then deoxyribose sugar chemical formula is C5H10O4. Clear? And ketose sugar in that, ribulose. Okay, so here aldose pentose sugars are 2. Aldose pentose sugars are 2, ribose and deoxyribose, whereas ketopentose sugar is ribulose. So now we will take it in detail. Ribose sugar, as you know that cyclic structure. Now these all are linear structures. Now about the cyclic structures. Dear all students, I can draw the cyclic structure of this ribose and deoxyribose only there. Ribulose, there is no need to draw that cyclic structure, not asked in the NEET exam. Fine. So cyclic structure of the ribose sugar, as you know that we have to draw the pentose sugar. Here on first carbon OHH, second carbon HOH, third carbon HOH, fourth carbon CH2OH and H. This is the cyclic structure of ribose sugar. Now this is the cyclic structure of the deoxyribose sugar. the second carbon, both the side H is there. Third carbon HOH. And fourth carbon CH2OH. H there. So these two are the linear structures, cyclic structures of the ribose and deoxyribose sugar. Now, ribose sugar. Ribose sugar is present in two things. Okay, ribose sugar is present in RNA and ATP. You know that RNA full form is ribose nucleic acid, and ATP full form is adenosine triphosphate. So adenosine is nothing but the ribose sugar and adenine nitrogen base. Actually, ATP is nucleotide. Fine. So specifically, I can say it is ribonucleotide. This is the most important MCQ. ATP is ribonucleotide. How? So ATP full form is adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate. So adenosine, it means ribose sugar plus adenine nitrogen base, and phosphate group is attached there. So you know that when the phosphate group is attached with the nucleoside, then it is known as nucleotide. So ATP is ribonucleotide there. Along with that, you know that each and every cell obtains the energy from the ATP only. That's why ATP is energy currency of the cell. Next, deoxyribose sugar. Is present in DNA. As you know that DNA is a genetic material. Fine. And in this deoxyribose sugar there. And so this is about the ribose and deoxyribose sugar. Now the ribose sugar, RUBP is an example of the ribulose sugar. So ribulose in that one example, ribulose 1,5-biphosphate. So here on the first carbon phosphate group is there, and on this fifth carbon phosphate group is there. It is known as ribulose 1,5. Okay, 1,5 biphosphate. It is used in the photosynthesis process. So this is about the pentose sugar. Now the hexose sugar. Chemical formula is C6H12O6. So here another two examples are there: aldose sugar and ketose sugar. So same way in the pentose sugar, when two aldose sugars are there and one hexose sugar, pentose sugar is there in the ketone one. Similarly here in hexose sugar, aldose consists two types of the sugar and ketose consists one. So basically we can prove the 6 carbons first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Similarly here, so I can first I can put the arrow there. Ketose sugar in that only one there. According to the rule, 6th carbon H2OH, second rule, aldose sugar in the first carbon is CHO, and ketose sugar in the second is ketone group, first is CH2OH. Now remaining rule we have to change on the third carbon. On the third carbon here group will be changed. Here on the third carbon and fourth carbon the group will be changed there. Fine. Generally you know that left side H, right side OH. But here on the third carbon, left side HO, I written that HO. Why? Because the bond is formed with the oxygen. Don't write OH. So when you write the OH there, fine, it is wrong. Bond is formed with the hydrogen, not with the oxygen there. So we have to write HO there. So on the third carbon, HOH and third, fourth carbon, and here same way ketose sugar in that also third carbon is HOH. Remaining one on left side H, right side OH. The same rule you can apply there. So when you count the carbon, hydrogen and oxygen number there, in all the structures, yes, similarly here please remember ribose and ribulose are isomers. Deoxyribose cannot. Ribose and ribulose are isomers of each other. Benzaldehyde and dihydroxyacetone both are isomers of each other. Whereas here, all are isomers of each other. So here this is the structure. Find this one is the structure of the glucose. This is the structure of the galactose. And this is the structure of the fructose. So glucose, galactose and fructose all are isomers of each other. So these are the three structures of the hexose sugar. Now the cyclic structure. These are the cyclic structures of the hexose sugar. Fine. This is the cyclic structure of the glucose. So you can draw the hexagon there. So on the hexagon, this one is the oxygen. Here first, second, third, fourth and fifth carbon there, and each has two valency remaining. Fifth carbon consists sixth carbon CH2OH. So here first, second and third carbon. So if you want to write the cyclic structure of the glucose, you have to draw the OH on the third carbon. So remaining side HOH same. So this is the cyclic structure of the glucose. Now first, second, third and fourth. So third carbon in that. I am talking about the galactose one. So galactose in that third and fourth carbon, the group is different there. Fine. So same hexagon you have to draw there. But here on the third carbon OH and as well as the fourth carbon also OH. So here the difference here the difference is there. So here on the third carbon OH group there, but on the fourth carbon OH group is altered, and remaining groups are same CH2OH and H. So this is the cyclic structure of the galactose. Now, the cyclic structure of the fructose is little bit complex one. You have to do the pentagon. See, here when you draw the pentagon there, here the oxygen, and now here this is the second carbon. Second, third, fourth and fifth. So on the second carbon, first carbon is there, CH2OH. This is the first carbon, and over the fifth carbon, sixth carbon is there, CH2OH. So on the second carbon, CH2OH, OH there, and now here the third carbon. So group is altered, OH is upside, H is downside. Remaining on that, the functional group same. So this is the structure of the fructose. So all are C6H12O6, but structurally different. So here I can stop now. See you in next lecture.